Once upon a time, long, long ago, before there were people, cities, or even cars, there was a world filled with the most amazing creatures, dinosaurs. In this incredible story, we're going to take a magical journey through time to visit these giant, fascinating animals and learn all about their lives. So buckle up and let's start our adventure. The name Eoraptor means dawn thief because it was one of the earliest dinosaurs and probably hunted for its food just as the sun was rising. Eoraptor was only about the size of a large dog, but it was quick and nimble, helping it survive in a world full of larger predators. Brachiosaurus had nostrils on top of its head, which some scientists believe helped it breathe while munching on the tallest trees before it. This gentle giant could eat up to 400 kilograms, about 880 pounds of plants every day. Imagine eating that much salad. Stegosaurus had a tiny brain, about the size of a walnut, but it had an extra-large cavity in its hip area that some scientists think might have housed a second brain to help control its back legs. The plates on Stegosaurus's back weren't just for protection, they also helped it regulate its body temperature by catching sunlight or releasing heat. Our next stop is the Cretaceous period, where we meet one of the most famous dinosaurs of all, the Tyrannosaurus rex. T-Rex was a fearsome predator with teeth as big as bananas and a roar that could shake the ground. T-Rex had the strongest bite of any land animal ever, powerful enough to crush bones. Fun fact, despite its size, T-Rex could run at speeds of up to 20 miles per hour, 32 kilometers per hour, making it a fast and terrifying hunter. But did you know that T-Rex wasn't the only scary dinosaur around? There was also the Velociraptor, small but incredibly smart and quick, hunting in packs to take down prey much bigger than itself. Fun fact, Velociraptors were only about the size of a turkey, but they were fierce hunters and had a sharp, curved claw on each foot that was perfect for grabbing onto prey. Fun fact, Velociraptors were likely covered in feathers, making them look more like giant, terrifying birds than the scaly reptiles we often imagine. Pteranodon is a genus of large pterosaur that lived during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 70 to 100 million years ago. It is one of the most well-known flying reptiles and has been extensively studied due to the abundance of fossil specimens. Not all dinosaurs lived on land. Some incredible creatures soared through the sky and swam in the deep oceans. Let's meet the pterosaurs, the flying reptiles with wingspans as wide as airplanes. The largest pterosaur, called Quetzalcoatlus, had a wingspan of up to 33 feet, 10 meters. That's as wide as a small airplane. Fun fact, pterosaurs weren't technically dinosaurs. They were flying reptiles that lived during the same time period. They are closely related, but belong to a different group. In the oceans, there were massive creatures like the Mosasaurus, a giant sea monster that could swallow a shark whole. Mosasaurus had double-hinged jaws, like snakes, allowing it to swallow prey whole, and it could grow up to 50 feet, 15 meters long. Mosasaurs were so powerful that they ruled the oceans during the late Cretaceous period. Even though they weren't technically dinosaurs, they were marine reptiles. Arthropleura was a giant prehistoric arthropod, specifically a type of millipede or centipede that lived during the Carboniferous period, around 300 million years ago. It is one of the largest known land invertebrates of all time, with some estimates suggesting it could grow up to 2.5 meters, over 8 feet in length. Key features. Size. Arthropleura was incredibly large compared to modern millipedes, with a long, segmented body. Diet. It is believed to have been herbivorous, feeding on decaying plant material and possibly low-lying vegetation. Environment. Arthropleura lived in dense, swampy forests where the high levels of oxygen and abundant vegetation supported its large size. Protection. Its size, along with its tough exoskeleton, likely provided protection from predators. Despite its fearsome appearance, Arthropleura was not a predator, making it a fascinating example of prehistoric life that thrived in a very different environment from what we see today. Camarasaurus is an extinct genus of cephalopods that lived during the Ordovician period, approximately 470 to 444 million years ago. It is known for its large, elongated shell, which could reach impressive lengths, making it one of the largest known cephalopods of its time. Camarasaurus belonged to the subclass Nautiloidea and had a straight conical shell, unlike the coiled shells of modern nautiluses. It was likely a top predator in its marine environment, preying on smaller marine creatures. Hibbertopterus is a genus of extinct aquatic arthropods. They lived during the Carboniferous period, belonging to the family Hibbertopteridae, which are part of the order Eurypterida, commonly known as sea scorpions. This genus is notable for its large size, with species such as Hibbertopterus schouleri reaching lengths of 180 to 200 centimeters, 5.9.6 feet, and Hibbertopterus lambsdelli measuring up to 1.1 meters, 3.6 feet long. Megalograptus is a genus of extinct eurypterids, commonly referred to as sea scorpions, that thrived during the late Ordovician period, specifically from about 461 to 44 million years ago. This genus is part of the family Megalograptidae and includes 5 recognized species: M. alvulatus, M. ohioensis, M. schindleri, M. welchi, and M. williamsi, primarily found in North America, particularly in Ohio and Virginia. Eusthenopteron is an extinct genus of lobe-finned fish that lived during the late Silurian period, approximately 425 million years ago. It is particularly significant in the study of vertebrate evolution due to its close relationship to the first terrestrial vertebrates, the tetrapods. Anomalocaris is a genus of extinct marine arthropods that belong to the group Anomalocaridida, known for their unique morphology and significance in the Cambrian ecosystem. The name Anomalocaris translates to "unlike other shrimp," reflecting its distinct features compared to modern crustaceans. Meganora is an extinct genus of giant insects that lived during the late Carboniferous period, approximately 300 million years ago. Often referred to as griffinflies, these insects are closely related to modern dragonflies and damselflies, but they were significantly larger. Insects. Spinosaurus is a fascinating genus of theropod dinosaur that lived during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 100 to 94 million years ago, in what is now North Africa. It is notable for being the largest known carnivorous dinosaur, surpassing even the famous Tyrannosaurus rex in length and possibly in poster. Ichthyosaurus was a genus of ichthyosaurs, a group of extinct marine reptiles that lived during the early Jurassic period, approximately 200 to 190 million years ago. The name Ichthyosaurus means fish lizard in Greek, derived from the words ichthys, fish, and sauros, lizard. Pikaia gracilens was a small, primitive chordate animal that lived during the Middle Cambrian period, approximately 508 million years ago. It is considered one of the earliest known chordates and has played a significant role in understanding the evolution of vertebrates. Ichthyostega is an extinct genus of early tetrapodomorphs that lived during the late Devonian period, approximately 367 million years ago. It is one of the earliest known four-limbed vertebrates and represents a crucial transitional form in the evolution from fish to land-dwelling tetrapods. Diplocalus is an extinct genus of lepispondal amphibians that thrived from the late Carboniferous to the late Permian periods, approximately 270 million years ago. It is notable for its distinctive boomerang-shaped head, which has intrigued paleontologists and contributed to its recognition as one of the most iconic prehistoric amphibians. Alalcomenaeus is an extinct genus of arthropods that thrived during the early and middle Cambrian period, approximately 520 million years ago. It is known for its unique morphology and significant evolutionary implications, particularly regarding the origins of modern arthropods. Opabinia is an extinct genus of stem group arthropods known for its unique and bizarre morphology. The species Opabinia regalis, which lived during the Middle Cambrian period approximately 505 million years ago, was discovered in the Burgess Shale Lagerstätte in British Columbia, Canada. Herdia is an extinct genus of herdiid radiodont that existed during the Cambrian period, approximately 505 million years ago. It is notable for being one of the largest predators of its time, with species such as Herdia victoria reaching lengths of about 30 centimeters, 12 in, and possibly up to 50 centimeters, 20 in, based on some analyses from the Cambrian marine life. Cephalaspis is an extinct genus of jawless fish that lived during the Ordovician period, approximately 420 to 390 million years ago. This genus is classified within the class Osteostraci, which includes armored, agnathan, jawless vertebrates. Tiktaalik rosae is a significant fossil species that lived approximately 375 million years ago during the Devonian period. It is often referred to as a fishapod due to its unique combination of features that exhibit both fish and early tetrapod characteristics, marking it as a crucial transitional form in the evolution from aquatic to terrestrial life. Pterygotus is a genus of giant predatory eurypterids, often referred to as sea scorpions, that lived during the late Ordovician to late Devonian periods. These extinct aquatic arthropods were among the largest known members of their group, with some species, such as P. grandidentatus, reaching lengths of up to 1.75 meters, 5.7 feet. Jackalopterus is a genus of predatory eurypterids, commonly referred to as sea scorpions, and is notable for being the largest known arthropod to have ever existed. Fossils of Jackalopterus date back to the late Ordovician to early Devonian period, specifically from the Pragian and Emsian stages. Mixopterus was a genus of eurypterids, commonly known as sea scorpions, that lived during the Ordovician period, approximately 435 to 415 million years ago. It was a member of the family Mixopteridae, which is characterized by its unique and specialized morphology adapted for predation. Pteropterus is a genus of eurypterid, an extinct group of aquatic arthropods commonly known as sea scorpions. The type and only species, Pteropterus siouxsiensis, was discovered in Ordovician deposits in China, specifically from the Siouxsian Formation. This genus is notable for being the earliest known and largest member of the family Mixopteridae. Megarachne is a genus of extinct eurypterid, commonly known as sea scorpions, that lived during the late Carboniferous period, specifically from the Xelian stage. Initially described in 1980 as a giant spider, subsequent research revealed that Megarachne is, in fact, a member of the eurypterid family. Eurypterus is a genus of eurypterids, commonly known as sea scorpions, and is notable for being during the Ordovician period, around 420 million years ago, one of the most recognized and studied members of this extinct group of arthropods. The type species, Eurypterus rumipes, is particularly significant as it is the state fossil of New York. Brontoscorpio is an extinct genus of scorpion that lived during the Ordovician period. The only known species, Brontoscorpio anglicus, was discovered in the St. Maugans Formation, specifically in Loch Covian aged sandstone from Trimpley, Worcestershire, England.
Unlock the magic of bedtime with our enchanting collection of kids' stories. Dive into a world of wonder, where dreams come alive and every night is an adventure. Perfect for little dreamers, these tales will spark their imagination and make bedtime their favorite time of day. Don't miss out, get your copy today and create unforgettable memories with your child. Sweet dreams are just a story away.